Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Batra and this is Market Today, a show where we'll help you understand the latest cues from the D Street, help you understand where exactly should money be made and can money be made in the market setup that we are in. The markets have turned into red. You can see the Sensex and the Nifty slipping, and 19,646 is the level at which the Nifty is now trading at, down about 30 odd levels, 135 point of a fall for the Sensex too. So after a day's gap, we're again seeing some lackluster moves on the markets. Remember, it's the FNO expiry week and we are seeing some benchmark level sell-off in the trade. However, there are several pockets that are doing pretty well in the markets today. Look at the defense pack, the autos, the small cap 100 index, that's doing pretty well in markets. Realty, the oil and gas space as well. And from the auto basket, of course, right from the morning trade, it's Eicher Motors, which has had several brokerage houses reports backing the stock. It's up by 3.5% in trade. Bajaj Auto follows, Hero MotoCorp. All of the two-wheeler majors are up in trade. Apart from this, it's the metal stocks, Tata Steel and the likes that are up in trade. From the FMCG pack, you have Nestle, Dr. Reddy's, them also moving up in trade. Pharma pack, Dr. Reddy's, Divis Laboratories. These are the kind of stocks that are moving up in trade. The power and the energy basket doing very well as well. Coal India, NTPC, record high levels, ONGC. These kind of stocks are doing pretty well in the markets right now. We'll get down to understanding more about the markets, but we'll also focus on this special edition on the future of the discounted broking industry at large. Remember, HDFC Securities has launched a discounted broking all-in-one mobile app, HDFC Sky, and it's now foraying into this growing space, which is getting increasingly competitive now. It started off with Zerodha, Grow and Upstocks, and many more traditional brokers are joining the fray. To discuss more on this, joining in is a very special guest on this edition with me. Mr. Dheeraj Relly joins in, the Managing Director and CEO at HDFC Securities. Welcome, Dheeraj, and great to have you with us on this special edition of BTTV. Congratulations on HDFC Sky launch. Who are your target customers with this app? Tell us largely, and what all will the app be providing all the customers with?
Thank you, Sakshi. HDFC Sky, we've recently launched this application. This is an all-in-one application. With this application, customers can invest in equity, derivative, currency, commodities, ETF, mutual funds, IPOs, and global assets also in one application only. And that too, we have priced at 20 rupees per order for everything except the global investing. So that way we are democratizing the investment landscape. It is developed on a latest technology, Flutter, and its auto scaling application. So it is lightning fast, and it's loaded with a lot of features, as well as we will offer our 23 years of expertise in the research free of cost. So that way we will be targeting all possible customers, but particularly we are looking at Gen Z, millennials, newer investors. As you see that we are seeing explosion in the of new investors joining the bandwagon of the capital markets. Yeah, so that's what we will be looking at, Sakshi.
Okay, so you just briefly talked about the fee structure, 20 rupees per order. It's going to be a flat rate that you're going to be charging. Is there going to be any threshold as to how big the order size could be per transaction, or is it going to be like even applicable for smaller and for larger trades above crores also on a same level as well?
It is a flat pricing model here, so it will not be linked with the quantum of the order. It's per order pricing, irrespective of the size of the order.
Okay, and how does it really compare with the existing fee structures that the other online broking community has? Is this more competitive?
It is in line with the all other discount brokers. Most of the brokers are offering 20 rupees per order only. I think we are in our broking industry at a rock bottom pricing already. So it's at par with the other brokerage houses. I don't call this as a discount broking. We call it as a low cost broking services. What we bring on the table is our expertise on the research also. So none of the other players are offering research along with the execution platform. So we are offering fundamental, technical, and as well as trading calls in this application. We also provide margin trade facility at 12%, which will enable customer in a bullish trend to take leverage and participate in the market with less amount from their side, and we will pitch in to the more amount from our side.
Okay, but like you pointed out that the broking fees is perhaps at rock bottom, but with more and more traditional broking companies really entering the discounted broking fray, the space is hotting up. It's going to get more crowded in there. Now to get more access, more market share, more customers, do you think this pricing could further go down going forward?
This is an already crowded space, and unfortunately, there are no entry barriers here. With limited investments, people can get into the broking space. I don't think so. We will go down further in terms of pricing. In fact, in all possibilities, the prices will go up only because we are almost at the rock bottom in terms of our pricing. What less than one can offer at 20 rupees flat order for commodities, currency, derivatives, and delivery or intraday trades.
All right. Dheeraj, there is some kind of a technical glitch, so we'll just try and connect back to you. Meanwhile, let's get back to the markets and see what the markets are doing at this point in time. Of course, from the F&O space, you do see a lot of action coming in on the mid-cap IT space stocks as well. Dixon Technologies, for example, is the top gainer, 4% higher in trade right now. Astral Limited, that's up by 4% odd as well. Of course, this is apart from Eicher Motors, Ramco Cements, India Cements. So the cement companies are also taking top spot right there. From the NSE 500 basket, you also have JK Cements pulling up as well. So the cement basket is now attracting some bit of attention. Defense pack, like I said, of course, Cochin Shipyard is now up 8%, followed by the move that we are seeing in Mazagon Dock, in BEL, for example, at this point in time. So a lot of those defense majors are also moving up in trade right now. We're also looking at some small cap counters moving up very, very sharply in trade right now. Remember, the small cap 100 index is up by about 0.25%. Deepak Fertilizers, that's a stock that's moved up 5.5% in trade. BSE, look at BSE right now, very strong intraday move coming in on BSE Limited, 5.2% higher at 1270 for this counter too. Very strong move coming in on this one. KRBL, that's another stock that's moving up sharply. Credit Access Grameen, Birla Corp, Bharat Dynamics. These are the kind of stocks that are attracting all the attention apart from the big and heavy weight auto counters. From the Nifty 50, of course, it's the two-wheelers space that's attracting the attention. From the pharma space, it's again Dr. Reddy's, Divis Laboratories. Like I was talking about the cement space, Ultratech Cement, that's another counter that's moved up about 0.6% in trade right now. Grasim Industries follows too, 0.5% coming in. Remember, the company is pouring into the cement space and the paint space as well, very, very sharply. So the entire space is buzzing in trade right now. So we'll continue to track the market move for you and tell you where exactly are experts bullish on in this current setup as well. Despite the muted trend that you're looking at on the benchmarks, it's the below surface where all the action is remaining. The broader markets, the Nifty 500, and of course some pockets like autos that are on the driving seat right now. We'll continue to track market movement for you. Do stay tuned on BTTV. The company on our radar today is Thyrocare, and the company's top management is here with us to discuss the business outlook going forward from here. Rahul Guha, the MD and CEO of Thyrocare, now is with us. Many thanks for taking the time out for us, Mr. Guha, and sparing time for us. We wanted